Good evening and welcome to Play Something Good. Thank you for joining us. We're glad to welcome this week's guest, Pajamas. As always, check us out on playsomethingood.com. And now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Welcome to the Play Something Good podcast. Dan, did you forget we were going live tonight?
What day? What?
I can't believe you forgot about the podcast.
Right, the red light's on.
We're live, dude.
Hey guys, how y'all doing out there?
What are you wearing there, Dan?
Oh, just some, my pajamas.
That's interesting, because I'm sure as you were sleeping and you don't know what day it is, you didn't know that tonight's guest is named Pajamas.
You're kidding me.
I swear. Scout's honor.
That's a coincidence.
I was in Scouts for like 1.5 years, dude.
That makes you legit.
Yep, pretty much an Eagle Scout, more or less.
Kind of like the MC Hammer song. Too legit to quit? Hey.
Oh, yeah, that one. Okay, yeah, I didn't know.
That's the one.
I thought you were talking about Can't Touch This.
Oh, yeah, except that wouldn't have related to what I was saying. Anyway, man.
That's why I didn't know where you were going.
I'm sorry, man. I just woke up, dude. I still got my pajamas on.
We're riding this one hard, guys.
Remember I was telling you I was looking at them sweet luxury robes, and I told you this is the one that I got at the Goodwill.
Thing is luxurious, man.
No, I'm wanting to upgrade, but
why do you need to upgrade? That's great.
I've had this for over a decade, probably for 15 years.
Yeah, don't crack, man. It's all good.
It's thick material.
It really ties your whole ensemble together.
Well, thank you.
The dude would be jealous of that robe. You drinking White Russians tonight?
Well, I would if somebody would hand me one.
I don't think it's going to happen.
I don't think so either.
Well, I think we ought to get the band up here. Maybe get Dan to wake up a little bit, splash his face, get the boogies out of his eyes.
Yeah, send me a coffee through the internet, y'all.
Give him internet coffee.
Extra shot of espresso, please.
Oh, I just want to take a quick second here and discuss the fact that we've got our very first corporate sponsor, OMG Mobile Detailing and Auto Detailing on Dixie Highway and Andersonville Road in Clarkston, Michigan. Go see Marlon and his whole crew. Get them take care of your whole car inside and out. He did my Escalade back in the day when I was trying to sell it. Made it look brand new after I pretty much trashed it out for like 3 years. So the guy does miracle jobs. If you want to get your car detailed, boat, motorcycle, RV, anything you want, go see OMG Auto Detailing in Clarkston, Michigan.
I can also speak to that. He just did, like 2 weeks ago, my 2000 Toyota pickup, and a soda pop exploded all over the headliner, and it was a mess.
Soda pop's the worst.
Thought it was shot, plus, years of other stains, and, I mean, it looked like, pretty much like a brand new truck inside. It was insane. I was hoping he'd get it cleaner than I could, but I was shocked at how clean he got it. They are very legit, and they've also waxed other vehicles for me and stuff, and they do some protective coatings, like some kind of
ceramic coat.
Ceramic coat. Yeah.
They're certified and all this stuff. They get your car looking great. And hey, if you don't have time to get down to their shop and drop your car off, they do offer mobile detailing services as well. They'll come out to your house or workplace and take care of you. That's OMG Auto Detailing. We want to say thanks again to our sponsor, and we're going to bring up Pajamas. Y'all don't go away.
Empty your eyes, I feel your whole breathing. I'm compromised, just hopefully achieving. Your dreams are falling out, let them be found where your eyes lie. Open up to the edge of sensation and be gone. Empty your eyes, await my translation. I sympathize with the flaws of creation. I see your empty thoughts. Let me explain and placate them. Here and now, we're constrained by elation and free and free. I am hardly here, but I am not complaining. Door pressed to your ear, listening and straining. If salvation's common sense, there's no untainted innocence at all. Drifting from the sane, silently prolonging the slowly spreading stain, the holy place I am wronging. What is the difference between evil and ignorance for all? Answers rearranged, threatened by this feeling. Gold hard ball and chain, can't you hear it jingling? If I could break the sky with a deadly sarcastic sigh, you'd see. Oh, boy. Oh boy. Whew. Loosen it up a little bit. Yeah. There is something in the way you tell your lies where I can't fight it. I better hold on tight. Time and time again, you open up my eyes before I want to, and I can't say goodbye. My inaction is a veiled response to all the provocations. But I think you always wanted it that way. And when you turn around, it seems like you are changing your direction. It's either that or you are leading me astray. I remember when you held me in your hands and I was crying. You said it'd be alright. Wish that we could both just disappear and walk in satisfaction. It seems that I was blind. I can hear the words you whisper as they linger in the morning, while they echo for a moment then decay. As I wonder now, I wonder what became of the tomorrow that are buried in the ash of yesterday. What goes around will come around again. Let's start at the beginning and forget about the end. Hold the frozen moments, watch them melt within your hands, bleeding down upon the ground to quench this thirsty land. Oh yeah. Every bridge we burn is just another log to feed the fire. It's gonna burn all night. Shadow casting, sprawling, shifting shape and shrouding the desires. It's creeping up inside. Feel it churning as as it twists around amidst the space between us, while we're trying to pretend that we don't see all the turning points surrounded by the reasons we were seeking, lost among the smoking embers and debris. What goes around will come around again. Let's start at the beginning and forget about the end. Hold the frozen moments, watch them melt within your hair, bleeding down upon the ground to quench this thirsty land.
Putting the hat on for this one. This one's a banger.
Hey, Prince Zuko! Hey, Prince Zuko! Hey, Prince Zuko!
You must look within yourself to save yourself from your other self. Only then will your true self reveal itself.
Hey, Prince Zuko. Hey, Prince Zuko. Hey, Prince Zuko.
Pensuko. Hey, Pensuko.
All right. I feel looser. I feel a little loose. I'm feeling a little looser. How you guys doing? Owen? You feeling good? Yeah, how you guys doing in the back there? Not bad? Oh, we'd like to thank the Play Something Good crew for having us out today, putting us up in this lovely space. OMG Auto for sponsoring the music tonight. OMG. Wow. Those guys. They haven't done my car yet, but it's going to happen soon. I guarantee it needs it. All right, we're going to... Yeah, keep that. Give me a little more of that, Owen. We're going to play a brand new one. Let's try it. Ready? 1, two, boom, boom. Don't shy away. Hold out for what you wanted. Just embrace the slow decay. Oh, it never ends. Like a million crooked branches reaching out from whence they came. Memento mori. Memento mori. Oh.
want you to think about the past. I didn't want you to think that it was meant to last. I never wanted to be the hand to hold when you were falling. I didn't want you to know that I was gone. I didn't want you to feel like it was inevitable. I didn't want you to walk up to the edge and say you're leaving. I didn't know what to do. 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 I only wanted to say one last goodbye. I only wanted to open up your closing eyes. I only wanted to try it all again and keep you breathing. I didn't want you to think about the past. I didn't want you to think that moment was our last. I only want you to rearrange the stars so I could see you. I didn't know what to do. 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 I wake up in the afternoon and I take my coffee black. I'm trying not to waste my time on this spinning patch of grass. I'm making up for all the faith I lack. The weight in the mirror is taking a bath. Every day comes to an end too soon, but I'll figure it out by June. Summer's come and gone again. The days, they don't last so long. I'm falling into autumn, unconcerned with what went wrong. Like the rustle of the window, like a note in a song. Each moment passes and another comes along. Every day comes to an end too soon. 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 But I'll figure it out by June. But I'll figure it out real soon. Halfway out of the dark, slowly growing closer to the distant spark. And it's taking so much time, but we're about to cross that line to the other side. Tell me everything I want to hear. Fill my head and carry away my fear. 'Cause I haven't walked this road not so long. Take this load off of my back. So far, oh, from where we used to be, on our way to where we are. Oh, halfway out the dark, but at least we're on our way. Where the story ends, but I know we'll meet again, 'cause I don't think this is where the story ends. But I know we'll meet again, 'cause I don't think this is where the story ends.
We're gonna. I think we're gonna play a couple more. Yeah, you guys good with it? Yeah. We're gonna keep playing because we like playing and performing music, and we don't get to do it like we used to. So we hope to see you out there. We're gonna get things rolling again. Tons of new music. Thanks, Owen, a little more. Tons of new music coming up very soon from us. We're staring down the barrel of a new album. The writing's pretty much done. Should we have an Underberg? Yeah. We'll have one Underberg, and then we'll do two more. Underberg. Cheers, guys. Cheers. Cheers to you all. Thank you. It's like good Malort. All right. How about a line and crunch? How about that? Sure, let's do that. Yeah. All right, let's do this thing. Yeah, I think that'll rock. All right. Take me out of this state of mind. You're the reason I'm up tonight. Take me where our dreams align, or let me go by the riverside.
you come around. Don't know what to do, I can't make a sound. 'Cause you creep and you crawl back into my head where all the shadows fall. And then you go away, you file your intentions for another day. And I tried, but I can't deny. I watch you sneak around the corner of my eye. Well, I know there's something there that I can't see, and it is driving me out of my mind, out of my mind, out of my mind. And I can feel you on the air, the breathing down my neck, the ever-present stare. While you wait in the dark, reeling in the line you've buried in my heart. And you are taking your time, carving out another corner of my mind. And I wait when I wake in the night, look into your eyes and see the dying light. Well, I know there's something there that I can't see, and it is driving me out of my mind, out of my mind, out of my mind. this world not disappearing. But when I close my eyes and see the darkness in my head, I leap into it blind to find that it's a feather bed.
We got an interview coming up very shortly. We're going to hop off stage. Thank you so much for tuning in. Big thanks to the Play Something Good crew. We love playing music. We can't wait to do it more often. It's going to be a blast. Thanks, everyone.
Gonna buy me an airplane so high won't touch the ground. Gonna buy me an airplane so high won't touch the ground. Gonna find me woman so fine won't mess around. Gonna find me woman so fine won't mess around. Gonna buy me an airplane so high won't touch the ground. Gonna buy me an airplane so high won't touch the ground. Gonna find me woman so fine won't mess around. Gonna find me a woman so fine won't mess around. And she won't mess around.
Just go ahead and jump.
That was the first time we did that. We never even choreographed that jump.
I know.
It's pretty tight.
No one's ever done that before.
Van who? That's what I'm saying. Eddie Van what?
By the way, we're doing a few. We got a few songs we're playing tonight that will be on our upcoming album. It's called "Living a Lie." You can expect that to come out probably in the summer sometime. We'll be dropping singles between now and then, so keep your eyes and ears peeled.
Especially your ears peeled. That's pretty good. Look at me. Look at me. I am David now. Get out of bed, deep in my head. You know there's something on my mind. I'm living a lie. She said I was wrong, I knew she was right.
Hey, welcome back to Play Something Good. We got our musical guest here, Pajamas. These guys killed it, man. You guys are awesome. How'd you guys get so good?
I don't know.
Do you care to elaborate on that?
No.
Man, a few words. Okay. All right. All right. So where are you guys from?
We're from Ann Arbor. Dan lives in Canton, as we just established.
I do not. I do not live in Canton.
This is in Waterford.
Would you mind elaborating on that?
Yes. Yeah, Dan lives in Canton. This Dan.
You're Dan also.
I am Dan also.
I'm Dan McCaslin. Nice to meet you, Dan. Also, I would shake hands, but since we're practicing 10-foot social distancing, I'm going to skip that
That's all right.
this time.
Yeah, we do 10 feet.
The camera shrinks gaps. This camera we got here, so works out.
There's a button.
So tell us the most interesting thing about the group so far.
The most interesting thing about this group so far is that Owen is in the group.
Owen, what do you have to say about that, champ?
Well, I don't know if that's that interesting, but these guys have been playing together forever, and I know Graham and Nick from way back. They're my brother's buddies, so I kind of grew up like seeing these guys around. Lived with them for
Hi,
a couple
Marshall.
of years. Yeah, hey, if you're watching. And yeah, so when they were looking for a keyboardist, I kind of knew all their songs because I had been, like hearing them in my house forever. Very loud, late at night,
So when did you join the group there?
It was probably like 2 years now, right?
About 2.
Yeah.
You guys, it sounds like you guys have been playing together forever. Some of those jams, the Odyssey sections of those jams were pretty neat, man. I was back there by the board just like, yeah, the whole time. So I thoroughly enjoyed everything. Even the sound check, you guys played a cover of a David Bowie song. I was pretty impressed with that, and just everything about it, the musicianship, the gear you guys brought, the songs. Like, man, who writes all your guys' songs?
You got it. We probably
split
the
duties of
writing songs. We share the duties of writing songs.
Do you guys practice that?
We definitely
practiced that.
So
Put a little harmony in there.
So this fellow over here's been with the band for 2 years.
Yep.
Is that right? You ever heard two referred to as deuce? Wait, I'm tying this all together. If you just follow me for just a moment and give me the benefit of the doubt here. So, primarily, this is based out of Ann Arbor, Michigan. Is that correct?
Yes.
And Ace, Deuce. Have you ever? Because Ann Arbor, there's 2 A's, not to be confused with AA, which is 2 different A's. So it gets
Separated by a period. That's the abbreviation.
Wow, but I'm not really into brevity very much, though. You know what I mean?
Anyway, you were saying.
So 2 years, Ace, Deuce, 2. How old are you?
Enough.
If you're 22, man, the theory is on.
25.
I mean,
I'm 25.
but 2 years ago you were 23, which is only 1 away from 22. So
Double deuce. Ann Arbor, dude.
Yeah, I know. Mind blown. All right, I'll shut up.
So you guys got You guys have higher aspirations to make it big?
We are big.
Biggest, like Taylor Swift big.
T Swift. I don't know about. I don't want that kind of fame.
You guys gone
Like,
out on
she's
any?
getting followed in the street.
You guys gone on any tours as a band?
Not really.
I don't know. We go to the UP. Like, does that count?
I'd say the UP
I
counts.
like hit a couple breweries.
I would say not really.
I like to think of it like that.
Okay. We take some trips and we play some music on them. We haven't done any like long form tours, like 10+ dates or anything.
Yeah, you can
It's
do some
usually
credit, you know.
it's usually like 3 or 4 hits, and we're kind of like blaze a quick trail, and then we usually come back to the homestead. We would like to, but you know, there's like COVID stuff going on and all sorts of things stopping us.
I could totally see you guys just killing like a late night set at a festival, just slaughtering it, man. You guys would.
Thank you.
That sounds like fun.
Book these guys. Somebody.
That's what we like.
Bonnaroo, get these guys a gig.
I don't know where the camera is. Book us.
Yeah, point at the camera.
Oh, there it is. There.
Shake your fist at it.
Book us.
Whoa!
Book us to
hey,
play
grab it,
live
grab it,
music
grab it.
for
Somebody-
your
Oh,
events.
my man.
Nice job, Dan.
Maybe we should move
You
that.
had something to say?
I think we
Whoa.
should roll the dice.
All right. I mean, it's already got dents in. Go ahead, Dan. Dan, man, can I take a minute and talk about this guy right here?
Yeah, man.
You were the
Let's
bass
go.
player, right?
Yeah.
Am I remembering
Yeah,
that
Still
correctly?
is, I think.
I
right.
still am.
Currently, and as of yesteryear, bass playing is your thing. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
And so, do you play other instruments at all in any capacity?
You know, old roommate of mine used to call me Dan the Music Man. So like that's.
I've never been called that in my life.
No.
Psych.
I'm sorry, man.
Let's not bring up to Macy Gray.
You killed that Macy Gray. Not to make it about Dan and his ability to sing.
What about that private dancer?
love
That
into it,
hey,
man.
Dan.
Yeah.
If I were to put you on the spot right now and say sing a few bars of Tina Turner's Private Dancer, how would you handle that?
Dan does one impression.
I do.
Dan does one
I do.
impression. And
All
he
right,
does
one.
it.
All right. Well, I mean, you can go to
Better than
that. You
anybody's.
can switch
I
gears.
can do that. To answer your original question, unfortunately.
What about
not,
Meatloaf?
Not familiar.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Nah, man. But I've been told I do a decent Michael McDonald impersonation.
Really?
Get it.
Better than decent.
Yeah, better than decent. Really?
I would
Doom
say.
doom 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 doom
What?
doom.
We've got
Doom 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 doom.
freaking no when he sang with the Doobie Brothers.
Oh yeah.
You know, taking it to the street, taking it to the street. Oh no, people!
Whoa.
That was spot on. I'm kind of scared.
Yeah.
Can you do any Steely Dan, Michael McDonald? No hesitation. That's what I love about it. Was no hesitation. In the back of his mind, it was already there.
Can he? Yes, he can.
All right.
Michael McDonald, if you're watching,
If you need a doppelganger,
wherever you're at. I'm sorry.
I guess I kind of took us off the rails. there, 'cause
chances are high that he's watching. I'd say.
I was actually intending on really talking about your bass playing, man. Sometimes I guess I just can't help it. The bass playing when I was hearing this guy warm up, I walked in and I'm hearing these harmonics and all. I mean, it sounded like Victor Wooten was sitting over here. And to be honest with you, before I passed the wall in which the vision became open for me to see with my own eyes that it was coming from this fella here, I thought like a Victor Wooten album was kind of just playing in the background or whatever. I was like, oh, cool, I never heard this track. I've listened to a lot of Victor. But, I mean, the technique and stuff. And then so I kind of said, I was like, man, did you teach Victor Wooten? And we got in a conversation, and I learned something very interesting that I thought was super cool. That something that I had heard about as a fairly young man, toward the infancy of my bass playing, just a few years in, I heard about this Victor Wooten bass camp. And as it turns out, this guy went to a Victor Wooten bass camp.
He was a counselor at the camp, I think.
Is
Yeah,
that
man,
true?
Yeah, I gave some advice. You know, if that makes me a counselor.
To
you
Vic
know.
Wooten.
Yeah. Look, man, we can't talk about that. We have an agreement. Okay.
All right.
Now-
So
You and Vic?
yeah, man.
some
Okay,
some
like,
some
he can't-
things
he can't
some
find out.
things may or may not have happened that resulted in a near altercation experience with an unnamed fella at that unnamed event. Oops, I already named the event. Anyway, maybe it didn't happen.
Yeah, it's always good to pepper in allegedly.
So I would to say that I was like thoroughly impressed. I mean, thoroughly impressed by what he had going on when he was warming up is an understatement. And I apologize to all of the other guys because I'm primarily a bass player. So like I was very in tune with all the stuff that he was doing.
Man.
Yeah, and it was super cool. Like, do you ever do any like the down up pluck? Like, man, I got that stuff down pretty decent and have incorporated it in certain things. But the cool harmonics and are some of those like the harmonics where you're hitting it down here and you're like covering like 12 frets above, or where were you getting some of those harmonics? It was beautiful.
Nah, I mean that's a very specific bass question, which like. Thank you. No, natural harmonics. It comes from the days of when we were just playing as a trio, and whenever Nick took a solo, like I had to kind of cover all the harmonic spectrum because I'm the only other melodic instrument taking place, you know. And so I'm honestly super thankful for Owen because he makes my job much easier. But yeah, seriously, that like Nick was right. Like that's the most interesting thing that happened.
Have you ever heard Donnie Benet?
No.
Oh, dude.
Your life is going to change. Check him out on a fretless bass. Not only, definitely check out Donnie Benet, and give him a few tracks and just really get into this guy. Not only is he an incredibly handsome fella, but an unbelievable bass player. I just got a couple more minutes with this guy. Is that cool? Am I good?
I'm fine. Yeah.
Am I in a good zone? Okay.
Dan on Dan.
Cause I'm gonna shut up here after like 3 or 4 more things I want to know. So, hey now.
you make things better.
It's the first time I've ever heard that.
All right. Anyway, slightly moving forward a bit in time, a few moments pass from these just absolutely gorgeous harmonics that he was executing so cleanly and beautifully, crisp. May I add? Then I thought a dang Marcus Miller album was playing in the background with the slap technique, man. And I'm not talking like where you dig in with the thumb. I mean, like the thumb, the more traditional, yeah. That was it. That was the specific lick that I was like, man, what's going on here? I turned around and it was him standing there, and I was like, I looked at him, he's doing that. Like, that's sick. Absolutely.
Hey man, thank you. It means a
So
lot coming from a fellow bass player.
So articulate. I kind of learned guitar and bass at the same time, and kind of continued them sort of both, and then I just kind of went off into bass, I guess, more so. And so I do a lot of really weird, different kind of stylistic stuff or whatever that might be kind of cool in its own right. But man, your technique is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, one of the better guys that I met somewhere aside from seeing on TV or a record.
So much love right now.
It was awesome, man. It was like, you know what? You deserve it because nobody ever pays attention to bass players. I bet girls like run away when they see you put that bass on.
Oh no!
Right?
Oh no!
Like no. I imagine that in the dating world, I don't know what your what dating situation or whatever. I see you have no ring, so I assume you're not married, or at least you don't wear the ring. But anyway, getting away from that, I'm not saying that when the bass is off of you, like on the stand, when they don't realize you're a bass player, that you're having any kind of hard time with procuring whatever thing that you're after in terms of relationships, But when they see you put the bass on, it's just instinctive for them to like run away.
There's so much coming at me right now.
Well, I know that, man. I mean,
Dan's feeling a lot of feelings.
Wow.
I think both Dans are feeling a lot of feelings.
I just went on a ride.
I think we could take
right
we could take a smoke break.
I think that pretty much covered it, the
Yeah.
Dan on Dan segment here,
Yeah.
and I might just set my microphone on the floor now, so I'm just not even tempted.
Nah, man, keep it going.
That was great.
Dan likes it.
Dan on Dan. A little bit of Dan on Dan action. Bring it up for the Dan on.
Oh, it's Dan on Dan. Dan on
Who on who?
What about Dan and yogurt? You ever think about that?
How do you feel about yogurt?
I remember I used to really like Danimals. That was a pretty good.
Wait, what are they called?
The Danimal, yogurts.
When I worked at Guitar Center, there was a guy that worked in the back in like the shipping area or whatever, and he used to call me Danimal. It's true story.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah,
It's
I mean,
okay.
like, it's like
it's not the
six,
best.
6 out of 10.
I'm indifferent
you know?
towards it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is 6 out of 10 ish. I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean, what do they mean by
mean-
that Danimal anyway? What are they getting at?
I think they're like crossing two things, like my name Dan, which I believe from English class is like a noun, or maybe it's a proper noun because
Yeah.
it does get capitalized.
Yeah.
But then animal, which I don't know, is that still like just like a regular noun?
That's a
It's
regular
a
noun,
noun,
Yep.
but they don't capitalize it. So he's basically
Like a
taking
roll
like capital D A N.
They're putting the words together.
Combined.
I'm with you. No, I was just making sure.
Is that a conjunction? Contraction?
What's the
Junction?
I
function?
don't think so.
No,
What is
that's
your
like
function?
when
Nobody knows.
someone give in labor
out
they have contractions.
Working out.
That's not when you combine two words. I mean,
Which one has an apostrophe? Both? Maybe sometimes both? Who knows?
I mean, it depends on how possessive they're being. I mean, there are different levels of possession to which you could put an apostrophe there if you want to, or you don't have to.
With all that being said,
All of it.
how do you guys feel about all of that?
I think I'm gonna let Nick take this one.
Okay, Nick.
I feel like I have split down the center, melted one half of my body into the floor, the other half has evaporated through the ceiling. They've reconjoined at the center of the earth, and I've turned into a force ghost. And I am ready to travel the entire universe to get to any and every Dan that needs me to repeat that answer.
Did you say Force Ghost?
A force ghost, yes.
What's a force ghost?
Akin to old Ben Kenobi.
Oh, so
Yes.
you're like Blue?
Yeah. Blue.
Abadi?
Yeah.
I would die.
Oh boy.
So you guys,
Traveling the universe in its entirety. Force Ghost.
Making hits over here.
Force Ghost. That could be like, kind of like an 80s electronic.
Why'd you tell us to
kinda-
put the instruments away?
Yeah, I mean, we do have a synthesizer.
Oh, my goodness. Why don't we talk about this
Force
synthesizer?
why don't you guys have a keytar? Where's the keytar?
I was pretty disappointed. There was a Fender Rhodes, but no keytar. And
Yeah, you can't have it all. 2 out of 3 ain't bad though.
Yeah, it's coming. It's
way to
coming.
bring it full circle.
It's coming. Yeah, I'm not there yet.
Like emotionally.
Yeah. Pretty
yeah.
Much.
I don't want him to have a keytar because I don't want him
Nick's
stepping in
not-
my quadrant.
Yeah, Nick's not ready for it. I'm not ready for it. Dan's probably ready.
My
for it.
only suggestion is that if you do go down the road of getting a keytar, what my suggestion would be is that you get a keytar that is MIDI capable, which they're
Everything is MIDI. I'm always MIDI capable.
you gots to be, you know what I'm saying?
They call him MIDI capable.
And then you need to scour the earth and find the patch, the saxophone patch. It's from like the '80s, like the Soul Glow saxophone patch. You know, when they take that sax solo, it's like it's like the most ridiculous like 8-bit MIDI sax patch,
8-bit
and
is my favorite.
and just play that exclusively on the guitar at excessive volume levels, drowning everyone else
I
out.
was like, I'm trying to get the little
I will.
Tommy Lee.
the pin mic, you know, and
Yeah.
the vocoder.
Oh, absolutely. Like Computer Love, like yeah.
Yeah, like 80s Herbie shit.
Computer Love.
That's what I want to do.
I'll make you a star, man. You listen to me. And really, all the guy in the hat's got to do now is just get one of them headset microphones like Phil Collins. And I mean, that's really all the band was missing was the MIDI sax on
I really
the
think
guitar.
you should have a headset
Probably
mic.
bad,
Yeah.
You probably do for that.
I think so.
I've tried it, okay?
Oh,
Tried
you've
it.
dabbled?
I've dabbled. I got one on a loaner for a wedding band I was playing in called Kaleidoscope.
Shout out Kaleidoscope.
Jimmy, if you're listening, I'm sorry, but that was a really bad band.
Bomber. Kaleidoscopes are usually so much fun too.
I know, they're usually very fun to look at.
Sometimes
This
even
one was
without
just me
looking
with
at
a
one.
headset mic.
So did they try and force you into the headset mic?
He just had it lying around, and he used one, and so it was it was a look.
Show me on the dial where the headset mic hurt you.
It wasn't a good look.
Right there. It was not a good
it's
look.
it's a
and
good
I also,
look.
I didn't like it because I get a little cardio going back there, a little heavy breathing. Like it's not fun to listen to. Imagine listening to this. It's
I mean,
not
that
great.
sounds fine, but
It's like that scene in Forrest Gump. Yo, mama sure do care about your schooling.
man, Forrest Gump's mom did care. Did you know that Forrest Gump's mom was also in Smokey and the Bandit? I don't know how the time works with that, but same character. Same lady played both characters.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's a little known fact about Sally Fields, the Flying Nun.
Sally Field, I was like on the edge of that name.
Oh, don't
like
you hate
her.
it?
You
It's
really
on the-
like her.
Oh, who doesn't? She was a Flying Nun. I mean, that's...
It doesn't really get much better than that. Well, you know, we can take a minute and talk about your drumming. So these are the things that I know.
I
Now
feel
I
like I'm on trial.
well, no, listen. I
We're all
told you.
here because we just love the heck out of you.
I told you I'm a bass player, so my knowledge of drums is very limited. Having been in bands and stuff, like I've heard some terminology, but it might not all be as accurate. But it kind of correct me if I'm wrong, but it was like sort of rooted in like a mix between polka and blast beats, and it had like a lot of like polyrhythmic aspects of it where you'd like tease polyrhythms and play with tempos, and you'd really like have while at the same time maintaining the pocket like to a T, just like it was like Dennis Chambers meets like Dave Weckl
in my dreams, man. Dennis Chambers.
Well, I
That
thought
guy
I thought you were
actually
better. I thought you were better than like Dennis Chambers and Buddy Rich put together.
Well,
Denny Rich.
I'm gonna plead the fifth on that.
Have
one.
you ever heard the Buddy Rich bus tapes?
bus tapes? No, I haven't.
Oh, buddy. Yeah.
All right, we're taking a ride after
Mm-hmm.
this. Oh God, I'm spilling on myself.
Take a ride on the bus.
One of these days, I'm gonna bust out the bus tapes on the podcast. I mean, they're that good, but I
Buddy
keep
Rich
I keep
bus
throwing.
tapes. That's all I need to know.
Yes.
right.
I mean, you're hip to Buddy Rich, obviously.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
Dude had a crazy temper, man. And I was just kidding about all that. So I was just trying to make up the most weirdest stuff I could say about your drumming. It was really just spot
I
on.
love the polka.
Yeah, it was-
polka blast beats. Like, that's my new. I'm not
With-
very
with-
active
Wear it on a
Instagram,
shirt.
but
With
that's my new
aspects
description.
of polyrhythmic flair.
aspects of polyrhythmic flair.
It's
Can
like you're
you
on the
send me
verge
that?
of that.
Oh, I guess we're recording. this,
Yeah,
so-
he was watching it. So, have you ever like gone through a stage, or do you still where you would practice rudiments?
Right now, I'm not practicing any rudiments. I
But-
can say
but
firmly,
at-
but absolutely, I have. And
Have you heard of the paradiddle?
Oh, I know all about the paradiddle.
What about the paradiddle diddle?
The paradiddle diddle is great. My
It's an
my
advanced
preference,
stroke.
My preference is the double paradiddle.
Okay.
Similar to the paradiddle diddle,
So what are we talking? Right, left, right, left. What do we do here for the
Right, left,
double
right,
paradiddle?
left, right, left, left.
That's the fatality for Scorpion in Mortal Kombat, dude. That's
Oh, of course it is. Double paradiddles. I can thank Tom Twist for that one. I took lessons when I started at 7 years old, and studied drumming a tiny bit in college. And the rudiments and like boot camp type of training it's just invaluable. Like it's incredibly powerful, and carries me to this day, even with the very limited practice that I do.
So did you say doo doo?
I said doo-doo.
Okay.
That
I just
do.
wanted. You were in a position to either confirm or disconfirm what I thought I heard, and I appreciate the confirmation.
I can confirm.
So drums, it might be like the oldest instrument, really, or percussion. You know, that percussionary aspect of things. So I was actually reading an article recently that they have actually found some prehistoric cave drawings of. It may not have actually been like the current form of humans playing these percussive things, and it's actually charted out there. Now the rudiments that we spoke of are more commonly known rudiments, but have you ever heard of the older school of rudiments like that in the cave drawing? It is a fairly new discovery called pterodactyls.
That was the biggest build-up
Oh
for
man.
the best rudiment pun I've literally ever heard, and the only rudiment pun I've actually ever heard.
So it's default the best.
But it's also setting a very high bar for future rudiment puns. I mean, on a rudimentary level, it's really, really, really good.
This guy is good. This guy's good.
He's good.
Oh,
He's
man.
good. So
Other puns.
So you guys have a pretty great songwriting style. Who are some of your influence, like the artists that influence you from a songwriting perspective?
Ooh boy, you wanna go first, Nick?
I was gonna ask you if you wanted to go
Okay, all right,
first.
I'll go first. There's a lot. So much. I don't even know where to start. I went through a lot of musical.
Okay, I'll start.
I think I know where to start. I went through a lot of musical hills and valleys, and I'm very, very, very into Radiohead early on. Like 8th grade, 9th grade,
So-
all I did was listen to Radiohead. and
OK
just-
Computer, Kid A. If you had to pick one,
If I had to pick one, I would pick OK Computer, personally. I prefer
I can dig
it.
that. I respect that.
It's so good.
They're both
I-
so good. It's hard. It's very hard to pick.
And it's not fun listening to Radiohead all the time.
It's not about the fun.
Yeah, like sometimes you want music that just kind of
Listen to Sly and the Family Stone, Earth, Wind and Fire for
This
fun.
music's
Yeah.
so good, but it just makes me sad.
Yeah, well, and if you're sad, you want to listen to sad music because it reinforces and like confirms where you're
I
at.
need something to break my heart.
Yeah, I mean, you want music to make you feel things for sure. So, Radiohead is a big one in terms of songwriting, and Snarky Puppy is I'm a huge fan of theirs. Michael League's writing style is incredible, and just the way he uses so many great musicians and just so many brilliant masters of their craft, and somehow ties it all together into a coagulated project or ensemble is my favorite thing.
Yeah, Snarky Puppy's pretty greasy, man.
They're fully greased.
They get brought up, kind of regularly when we get talking to people with their influences. Snarky Puppy. Have you ever seen Radiohead live?
Almost.
Man.
Really, really close. I don't know. Should we not tell that story?
Man, I wish
think
you
you
would have
kinda
made.
have to,
I wish
no?
you would have made it to completion on that venture because I have seen them once.
You got to tell the story. Come on. We need to hear the story
I
now.
want Nick to
Yeah,
tell,
yeah,
Nick?
tell a brief
Come on,
version
Nick.
of the story.
Nick,
and then,
Nick.
I can tell a
Nicholas?
brief version of the story.
and then go to your musical influences.
Okay, are you not done?
I'm done.
It's two.
Well,
Two influences.
I mean, I could expound, but
Put
I'm
a
trying to
fork
keep
in
it
'em.
tight.
I was gonna call out those exact two.
Two each. Do you want me to tell this story briefly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
let's
briefly
hear it,
tell
man.
So, Graham and I went to Bonnaroo. What year was it?
I don't remember.
We went to Bonnaroo once and saw the Punch Brothers, and Fish was there. It's kind of why we were going to see Fish, among other things, going with friends. Anyways, we were hanging out all day waiting for Fish to come out, and to really simplify it, a woman came up to me, and she was like dressed like a Wicca, like a witch, and she had all this like ash on her face, and she takes the ash out of her bag and draws a crescent moon on my forehead. Well, she's like, "Come here."
Is this a real story?
This is real, yeah.
Oh,
This is
wow.
so
This is real.
I can confirm all
Radiohead
of
is
this.
about to play, so maybe it wasn't the same day as Fish, but we were
We're
waiting
up-
for.
It was not the same day as Fish. We were
Okay.
up front, stage left.
We were really good,
Really
waiting for
close.
Radiohead, listened to Radiohead the whole way down to Tennessee. I had never really listened to Radiohead, so I was like very primed by the time we were there. Anyways, draws a crescent moon in ash on my forehead and calls me Simba, and then like flicks my face.
Like
I'm
from The Lion King?
Yeah, and I'm like, what the fuck just happened? And then we kind of go and hang out for like 15 minutes, and then like right as Radiohead's coming out, we stand up, and I just passed out cold, and I'm just no vision, just blackness on the
lights are
ground.
just
The
coming
lights
up.
are coming up, and I'm just hearing Graham be like, Nick, are you okay? And I'm just sitting there like, I'm like, yeah, I'm totally fine. He's like, you were laying like face down in the ground, and then
Face
I'm
down
just-
in the muck?
yeah, I was questioning the whole experience, and then I got crowd surfed out of the crowd. Graham followed, got lifted. Did you follow?
I did.
You did
Well,
follow.
I tried to.
Did Samson get you lifted?
Yeah, definitely. But lifted over a fence and then taken to the med tent. And as soon as I could see like floodlights, I got my vision back, and I felt pretty much fine. But we were both kind of like, "What the hell just happened?"
Yeah.
And we went back
Did she
to the
put a
tent
spell
and
on
missed.
you?
She did. She maybe. I may be a believer now. But that's the short version. That's the abridged
Yeah,
version.
that's the shortest version I think could be told. So we
Yeah.
almost saw Radiohead. We were so close.
witchcraft.
Had you have seen Radiohead, I can't guarantee this, but it likely would have been, if not the most amazing, show in a way that you'd ever seen. It would have probably been at least up there. I've never in my life had my ears tickled like that at a show. I've never been in a big venue. It was at Little Caesars Arena down there, and I've just never been so sonically pleased ever in my entire life.
Sorry we couldn't take you there, Dan.
I was in awe. Dude,
Ouch.
musicians, come on, don't make me
kidding, please
backpedal,
don't
man.
compare us
Come on. Radiohead. It's like comparing yourself to the sun, man. Just don't do it. The sun's there.
So
It's,
anyway-
Saying please don't. Yeah.
So anyway, musical influences.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, I like music. I like a lot of music. In terms of songwriting, I mean, I'll give a couple bands I really am inspired by. Obviously, I love Fish, Grateful Dead, Punch Brothers is like my favorite music. I also love what? Hamilton. Yeah, that's literally what I was about to say next. I love Hamilton. I love
The
a lot of
basketball
music.
player?
What's that?
the basketball player?
Yes.
Rip Hamilton.
Rip Hamilton.
Or
Yes.
the
Great
president.
member of the Pistons.
Yeah, the back in the heyday.
What was
of
that,
Pistons.
04?
I didn't know he played music.
Yeah, well, you'd be surprised.
Larry Brown knew how to run a
Should have
ship.
been
That's all
05
I'm
too.
saying.
Should have been
Yeah.
05 too. Just putting that out there.
But yeah, all those influences aside, in terms of like my original songwriting, I would say I don't write music that is, in my opinion, similar to the music I like. I wish I could. I feel like I am terrible at writing music that is like similar to the kind of stuff I wish I could write. However, I'm learning to like the music I write, and it's a lot more. I don't know how to really I mean, it's not like complicated to describe. It's just hard for me to. What would you say? I mean, like it's kind of a bit like more poppy, I suppose, in some ways.
Depends on the track. It's either very poppy or very crunchy.
Very crunchy. sure.
Crunchy, bro.
Super
Yeah.
duper crunchy. Nick's been going through we've dubbed it Renaissance, right? A Renaissance.
Did you dub
I
that
think you're
just
saying that
now?
wrong.
No. We dubbed that a while ago.
Sorry,
Nick
Dan.
wrote a bunch of good music over quarantine times, which I was not very productive. Owen was probably really productive. Dan, how were you productive?
I was pretty productive.
I was
Oh,
not.
this Dan. Hand on the mic, man.
How-
We got to hear his answer.
I was pretty productive,
See, we could have just went with my answer. It would have been the same.
right?
Dance
There
of a
we
feather.
are.
Dance of a
That's
feather
it.
flock together, man.
I feel like he's like looking over my shoulder at like what I'm writing on the answers to the test, and he's like, "Ooh, yeah, I was pretty productive. I was
On the
pretty
Dan
productive." I'm just
exam? Are
kidding.
you talking about the Dan exam? Nick, why don't you switch seats with Dan so they can be together?
Gladly. You wanna?
I want to be with my brother Dan.
Oh.
Oh,
This
man.
mic is louder.
Dude, I mean, if it wouldn't be, tough and crazy to just pull out of nowhere, man, I'd say we should just grab a couple bases right now and then just do some insanity. But we'll save that for another time. That might be its own
Only
podcast. I doubt it, but
OnlyDance.com.
I'll tell you what. If you guys want to see two bass players, now I know
Two bass players want what?
2 bass players.
Two
one stage.
bases.
two bass
One
players,
bass.
one amp.
Oh, no. Oh, this is going to end poorly, dude. Living on the edge.
Riding on the edge. Yeah, that's right.
Do you guys remember Goatsy, or are you guys too young for that? This
Why
guy
do we keep
remembers
bringing up
Goatsy.
Goatee every week? We're bringing up Goatee every week now.
No, I was bringing up
No, it was Blue
Goat.
Waffle last time.
Yeah, Blue Waffle. I brought up Goat one time, God of all Texas, the dude that does a song.
God of all taxes?
Texas.
I'm an accountant.
Like everything goes bigger in Texas.
Texas.
Like where they make paste
sure it's
picante
pronounced
It's
salsa.
me and my friend Britt. Is that Britt? It's Britt.
Going back to a studio apartment.
Oh, no.
Is he alive or what is he?
It did.
So you guys were saying you have music pretty much written and you're hoping to get back in the studio, or you are in the process of recording a new record?
We're not in the studio currently. We're here. But
Ooh.
beyond that, we don't have any studio time booked. We're finalizing writing and ironing everything out. But what do we have, like 9 tracks right now?
Yeah, something like that.
When you're ironing everything out, do you use like a 9-iron or more like a traditional like steam iron like Grandma would use? All right,
Hybrids.
steam works great,
We
gets
use
the wrinkles
hybrids.
Hybrid irons.
Hybrid irons.
Hybrid
yeah,
irons.
They're wonderful. Another interesting, no, not
out. Golf
like
and
this.
de-wrinkle all in one.
Another interesting fact about our band is we now have a like real practice space. So that's kind of the catalyst of like writing more music, practicing that said music, and getting into like trying to record. We've been like setting up that space to hopefully do some of our own fairly regular short streams akin to this.
Sure.
But we have quadrants. So that's I guess would be the biggest difference.
To be isolated?
We're not isolated per se. We're isolated by a giant line of black gaff tape and 4 rugs.
Do you guys pull all the instruments aside and play Foursquare sometimes?
Yes.
No, but I mean, I was
Now
gonna
we're
say
going
now
to.
we're doing
Foursquare
it.
is a fun game.
Do you ever step over the tape and pretend it's a crack and say, "Step on the crack, break my mom's back"?
No, we step over the tape and then yell at each other because we're getting in each other's quadrants.
Get out of my zone!
Get
That's
out
exactly.
of my quadrant.
You can't handle my zone.
So when you guys are done with the writing phase and you're ready to go into studio, do you guys produce yourselves? Do you have a producer? Do you have a certain studio you go to?
That's a good question. That's a very good question.
Valid.
Not really. We've done a bunch of random work. Oh yeah. I mean, we did a little. Jiminy Jim. A guy named Jim Roll he's one of the Ipsy Arbor audio legends, and we love him. And we're still maybe trying to do a music video with him, and he's gonna dress up as Richard Simmons.
Does he look like Richard Simmons?
Jim,
I mean, enough. enough. If he
Close enough for jazz.
If he put the shorts on, then
That's half the battle. Yeah,
we're
that's half the battle.
99% there.
Frank and I think about wearing those exact shorts every week. We talk about it. We get all pumped up. We have like a pep talk. We're gonna wear the shorts this week, and we haven't been able to pull the trigger as of yet.
Dan, I think the robe is the look for you, to be honest.
Y'all inspired it. You're the wind beneath my wings, as Bette Midler
It
would
really
say.
ties everything together. Speaking of Bette Midler, what's your favorite Bette Midler song from a musical after 1974?
Pass.
Some say love.
I don't know that there's one that exists. I don't know idea.
Is a river
Is that Bette Midler?
that drowns the
That makes you
tender reed.
No, that's from Napoleon Dynamite.
Just
I recall
remember-
it singing.
Happy Hands
Yeah, the
Club.
Happy Hands Club.
In the winter, far beneath the sacred snow. I think that is Bette Midler. It's a track called "The Rose," and actually, I knew a fella that did that took that very melody and made a song about Michael Jackson and a video to go with it. And that part where she goes, and remember, he says, when you dangled baby blanket, why the fuck did you do that? It's a great video. I don't know how we'd find it at this
I
point.
don't want to watch it.
I'm gonna search for that real quick. You guys carry on.
So you guys have any gigs booked out in real life in the future here?
We've got the first Friday of every month at Northville Winery, starting in June. Shout out to Northville Winery. Those guys are awesome. Hi Rob. Hi Craig. Hi Karina.
So
Did you say Macarena?
Nah.
Aye.
We're accepting other gig offers as well.
Does anybody here remember how to do the Macarena?
yeah, unfortunately.
He's got it down. That's a
Did you stand
Macarena
up and do it in
champ.
the middle?
Hey, Macarena. Aye. You got to do the little hip thing, man.
The hip thing.
You didn't do the hip thing. You started on the three, man. It was it's
Yeah,
all
you
right.
didn't get through the whole verse. But hey, man,
He's
good.
only been in the band for 2 years.
The rest of us all know how to do the Macarena.
Give
This
the
guy,
guy a break.
he's a new guy. What do you want from him?
I used to give Macarena lessons. I was a Macarena instructor.
It
You
was a
could say.
90s thing.
Macaraniac?
Help me out.
You gotta pay. You don't get the free promo package, man. Just because you're on the show. That's Dan's side job.
Oh boy. Sounds about right.
So you guys have music on Spotify, Reverb Nation, YouTube, and all them interweb places?
Spotify, YouTube. Owen does a bunch of great stuff. Where is our music?
It's everywhere. You can get it. You can get it.
There it is.
It's in all of us.
Yeah, it's on every. You can buy it on Amazon, iTunes,
Whoa.
Deezer, Tidal, Spotify,
What?
Bandcamp.
Hey.
Yeah, you can buy it on CD, baby. You
Really?
can buy it on our website. Maybe do that.
Well, what is the
We have a
website?
Bandcamp.
Come on, start naming names out here.
The
So we know
website is pajamasband.com.
Because
But more
Pajama
importantly,
Graham was
maybe,
taken.
The YouTube is YouTube/Pajamas Music /sub-confirm1.com. Don't
There it
ask any
goes.
questions. Just type that into your URL.
So the
Can you
backslash.
write that down? We'll put it in the comments.
The backslashes do always kind of get me, man. It's very confusing as to the orientation of which direction they consider back because
Well, the
is
front
it the
slash,
front?
you have you see his face while he's playing his Les Paul. On the backslash, you'd see just his hat.
Dude, I finally get it. You know what? That that clicked just like the moment that I learned like the swing of a door. When I was learning how to hang doors and stuff, and somebody said, "Listen, man, just put your back to the hinges. If you're trying to figure out a swing, I'm not sure I can say it. maybe I shouldn't say something that rhymes with lock while you have your back to the hinges. I'm not going to use the actual word, but it's blank to the lock. You know that's the swing. Like whatever way it
So you're
swings
stock
to
to
the
the
lock.
lock, stock to the lock.
Stock to the lock.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought
fine.
you'd never guess, but
That's fine. You know, it only took me one guess.
can I waste 2 minutes and 10 seconds? We can shave it down to like 2 minutes and maybe 3 seconds of everyone's time.
We can do this after the interview, can we?
I mean, we could. If folks at home might
Folks
want
at
to
home
hear
aren't-
this,
They're not going to see it though.
but it's the audio is the important part.
pull that
I
up?
could like
Alright.
hold it up to the
Yeah, can we
microphone.
get Jamie to pull that up?
Jamie.
Oh yeah, man.
Nah, let's just play it on your phone.
All right. This is incredible. We can pull out at any time. This was the Bette Midler song, "The Rose" I was singing. This is a tribute to Michael Jackson. Key change.
Little half-step key changer, huh? I remember Thriller.
Nope.
Anyway, I mean that got the point across. Rest in peace, Michael.
You know the person that made that?
I have met the person that wrote that. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
you met them. You
Well,
don't,
I
like,
know
them. You're not,
him
like, you
ish.
can't call him up and get him on the show.
I probably
Dan at
could.
Dick
I mean, there are ways to find him. I have his YouTube channel pulled up right here, Orange Lights 88. I believe the fellow's
Like
name
and
was
subscribe,
AJ,
smash
if memory serves. It's this dude. He's played in bands like down the Ferndale Royal Oak. You recognize this dude?
I don't recognize him.
No, anybody
Yep.
see him? Yeah.
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 I know that guy.
Definitely not. Absolutely not.
So we like to do a thing here on Play Something Good where we have the act turn us on to another local act from your guys' neck of the woods or somebody you guys highly recommend to be on the show or just to check out and listen to or whatever.
Oh yeah, I think I can name a solid few. You guys cool with
I
that?
can see one.
Well, Chirp is already booked on the show.
Oh, sweet.
Perfect.
Big shout out to Chirp.
Yeah, man.
Chirp, chirp.
Those guys are.
Let's
pretty,
do a lightning
pretty bad at
round.
their instruments.
Let's do a lightning round, and we can
Just
each
kidding,
say
guys.
one.
Yeah. Lightning round.
Ooh,
I like
lightning
it.
round.
What is the band?
We're saying bands lightning round down the road. Boom,
Come
boom,
on.
boom, boom, boom.
Ma Baker.
Nice. I'm gonna say Earth Radio is a very, very excellent group.
Yeah,
out of
actually,
Grand Rapids area.
good
So I guess
shout,
it's
good
not really
shout.
our neck of the woods, but yeah.
Act casual.
They
They're
were
out
on.
this way a bit.
I think they were on 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago.
Oh
Yeah,
well,
probably
Stormy
a
Cromer.
month.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, great. Yeah, great guys, man. I'm pretty sure I played a show with Stormy Cromer at some point. Maybe at the little joint place in the West Lawrence place, Magnetic or whatever. I'm pretty sure. I know Calendine loves those guys. Shout out Calendine if you're listening.
All right, other Dan.
Always talking about Stormy Cromer.
Other Dan. Other Dan.
Other Dan.
Other Dan. I'm gonna say Flex a Decibel.
Nice.
Flex a Decibel. As long as we can pull from the west side, I mean,
We
shout
can
out
pull
to-
from
shout
anywhere
out
if they want to
Mike-
come out
Mike
here.
and Brad.
I have an important question. When y'all throw up West Side, do you put the middle finger over the ring finger, or like the Pac way where you put the ring finger over the middle finger?
Crosser.
It's more comfortable. It's more okay. You naturally levitate toward like the Pac methodology.
Yeah. May.
For years, I see Pac throw up West Side, and I didn't realize which finger was on top. And then one day,
That's the Spock.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I meant this way. See, it's a W.
Well,
That is
It's
true.
W's.
Yeah, you went this way. This is a Wolfpack WWF style. That's
not to be confused with Wolfpack,
no.
You guys hip to them,
Wolfpack's
guys?
sick.
No.
of course.
Another band though that is fantastic is Liquid Thickness, and there's another band called.
Do I have another band? Do I?
Pressure's on.
Oh boy.
You got this.
Yeah, I mean we love the guys in Desmond Jones for sure.
One at a time.
One at a time.
What kind of love?
Lightning round.
You don't want to know.
Put me on the spot. Favorite like kind of Michigan band.
Jeff Daniels.
The Rose Theater.
There's somebody.
Yeah, talk to the mic.
I'm just thinking. There's-
Think into the microphone.
Think stream of consciousness.
Honey Monsoon for sure.
You get one. Lightning round. Lightning
Come on,
round.
come on, man. Come on. Pass the mic. Pass the mic.
There's one I hear about called the Peace Company.
Plugs.
Peace
plugs,
Company
plugs.
2. Come and knock on our door.
Peace Company. I get
We've
it.
been waiting for you.
I get it. I see where you're going with that.
Like threes coming.
Ah, he got it. He got it. This guy's paying attention. Told you this guy's
It's
good.
rudimentary. Throw it back.
There's a band close by, not technically in Michigan, but Funk Factory in Toledo is not far from you guys. Could
For
have them
real.
on as well.
Do they have health insurance
Love
for their
to.
workers at the Funk Factory?
I've been told that they don't, but
A lot of rusty
they're
metal.
working on it.
Are they union?
They're unionized.
All right.
Good for them. Good for them. Next, lightning round. Lightning round.
Oh god, lightning round.
Pass it like it's hot.
There's a
Hot
band
take, hot
that
take.
doesn't play many gigs called Dead Hit. That's pretty good. They're local to the Ypsilanti area. They're a lot of fun.
Why do they not play many gigs? Because they don't like going outside?
Well, their bassist is named Matthew Foltz, and he's so good looking that like when he goes places, it's a problem.
I know exactly what that's like.
Yeah,
He's
I don't
seen it on
personally,
TV
but
many times.
It's a bass player thing, I think.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, the funds.
Dan's always been the hot one, and gets a lot of attention.
When there's fellas that are so hot like Dan and I, you know, and we have such sexy names like Dan, or our birth given names Daniel, you know, we have to do something to offset the balance, sort of, as to keep things fair to the other folks in the band, you know,
Yeah.
because otherwise we'd be cleaning up, man.
Oh, definitely.
So we pick up the bass. We do it. It's an act of kindness.
Yeah, it's somewhat sacrificial. You know,
Absolutely.
it's an active effort, but you know we take it a day at a time, right?
We could be doing something cool like playing drums or guitar.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, something cool like
But
guitar.
Look, we accepted the vow of being ignored.
The one thing that I will say
Doesn't
that
sound like the Freemasons. Are there like secrets that you got? Like, do bass players have secrets, like caches of gold places that we're not like other musicians aren't privy to?
I have a secret about Dan.
Oh,
I have a secret about Dan.
Breaking
you just
news.
met
It's a
me,
love
dude.
secret, and
A love
I think
secret?
it'll take two of us to tell this tale.
Just the two of us?
Just the two of us. So Daniel here, you see him here. He's got the glasses. He's got the beard. He's got the nice coif. He's got the tight shirt and pants.
Wow.
Wow, he's got the bass.
Wow.
He looks
And
a lot
he's
like
got
my
the
friend
bass
Bigelow.
Guitar. But so we were going and we played at why can't I think of the name of it?
It was the livery.
The Livery, of course. Benton Harbor. I was saying Benton Harbor in my head, but I couldn't think of the place name. Okay, the Livery, and we're playing a show there. And when we get done, there are two lovely young women here that are waiting for us to pack up, and they are all over Dan. They're just all over Dan. They're waiting at the front of the stage. They're walking.
They were
around while
blind.
We're all tearing our stuff down. No, they weren't blind. They could see 20/20 vision.
Did they seen his bass?
They wanted to
That's
see it.
that's later in the story. Whoa, hey.
Really bad. So, what was the scene there?
What are you
What's
asking
happening
me
right
for?
now?
I'm asking you for visual confirmation on.
He's asking you to
what
pantomime
is-
these chicks
yeah.
macking on Dan.
There were chicks macking on Dan.
Can you
And
show
this is
us
only
what the girls
first
did to
livery
Dan?
story.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I can't really speak to that story.
Be more
But,
demonstrative.
There's a thing with the older ladies, like that really, Dan really does it for them, and I've seen.
It must be a Dan thing.
thing. Older woman throwing bills at Dan.
To get him to stop playing the bass.
To get him to keep going.
Yep.
To continue to base.
Whoa.
So just to keep basing, just to keep doing the thing.
Did you do it?
Oh yeah.
You dirty little trollop.
Did you have to do anything that made you uncomfortable during that event?
I remember it was a hot day, so I was just sweaty. You know, like that. That's about.
Which causes discomfort in and of
Yeah.
itself.
You
Oh my
know.
God, we're getting way off base here.
Oh.
What was the base? Where's the base? Where's home base? Where
Take
are
it-
we? Where am
What
I?
base are we on?
Taking it to the base, hey.
Can I have one more taste, Dan?
You don't know me, but I'm your brother. I was wasted in this living hell. You don't know my kind in your world. Very soon the time will tell. Are you telling me the thing? Oh no!
Just like him.
You're gonna do for me.
But that's not the only Dan impression we heard tonight. There was one more Dan impression
Ooh.
that floored me, to be honest. Maybe we could get a taste.
Re-enlighten me on
Well,
this
we
impression.
really are fans of Macy Gray. Well, turns out we're fans of one Macy Gray song.
Which song is that?
One of the two Dans sang it so beautifully.
We're going to make you folks at home guess which one of us it was.
We'll never know what they think.
Text the number
Oh, yeah.
on your screen now.
It was the Orange Hat. Orange Hat, Dan.
Orange Hat Dan. OHD.
Games, changes, and fears. Where will they come from here? Where will they stop? I try to say goodbye and I choke. I try to walk away and I stumble. People try to hide it. It's clear my world crumbles when you are not here.
Second verse.
Key change.
Half step. Half step.
Isn't there a bridge somewhere there too?
And I choke, try to walk away and I stumble. Though I try to hide it, it's clear my world crumbles when you are not here. I'm playing off, but I'm dreaming of you.
I don't know it that good, man. I'm really going off of like.
Seems like you know it that good.
I'm going off of how the '90s, like, you know, implanted that subconsciously against my will. I actually
I think
don't.
it was on Now
I'm gonna
Free.
let you into a secret, man.
Sure. Up to Now
I
97.
don't like that song, but I
Just
mean,
kidding, I have no
it's
idea. I
it's
thought you were
just
serious.
it's
Probably.
it's there. It's there.
No, 115. Well, you know what? I think with the two Dan impressions, that's a good a place as any to take us out here. I just like to say thanks again to our boys in.
I think we got a couple more hours in us, guys. What do you think?
I thought we were just getting started.
Yeah, I thought that.
I'm
as
just
well.
getting fired up here now, y'all.
That's what I was concerned
Woo!
about.
Woo!
We'll be back after a short
Nostrovia,
intermission.
Nostrovia.
Give it up for Pajamas. We got Robert Lewis Band coming up next week. You can check these guys out on the internet at the sale rack at Macy's and anywhere where comfy clothes are sold.
Frank, man, I know we're trying to get out of here, and that was a good spot to end. We didn't really talk to the guitar player, man.
You don't want to talk to
I mean, we've talked to him, but we have not talked to him about guitar. And
Nick, what's going on in your life, buddy?
I'm almost certain that Yngwie Malmsteen was a huge influence. I could
He
tell.
was. I'm so glad you caught that.
I mean, well, dude, you were sweeping and sweep tapping and arpeggiating like every third lick, man.
It was every third.
you flatter me.
Your vibrato was a clear ripoff of Yngwie.
Really? I thought it was just the fact that I'm ADD and I'm just. My hand moves a lot faster than I would like it to. What I want is this little like.
Were those all accidentals?
But it goes.
Sings from the mountaintops.
All right, that's why we didn't talk to him, guys.
Yep.
All right, so we like to end the show this way by having you guys repeat after us. Thank you for coming on and
Thank you for coming on and
Play something good.
Something good.
Wow, wow. Boom, boom.
tell me that you love me.
Yeah. Do-do-do-do-do-boom. Tell me something good. Wow, wow. Boom, 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 boom.
Tell me that you love me.
Wait, nobody. Okay, guys, you guys are horrible at following directions. Nobody said anything about let's sing some Rufus. Nobody said, like, come in unison. Dog. Oh, man. But no,
Thankful for today. One day this will all be gone away. Be thankful for the way the sun shines again and again every day. Be thankful for today. We'll all laugh about this one day.